Hi guys, and welcome back to another edition of Nighttime. And Logies. Well done, buddy.
Thank you. It was honestly a very humbling moment, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, there was that first ignition of like celebration. We did it, but then after that, it was just so humbling to have so many people vote. Thanks for all the votes, guys, and just it's been a long 6 years, but it's been really good. It was a really good night, man. Yeah. Just special thanks to all the cast out there, all the crew, cameramen, soundies, producers, and just the real stars of the show, to be honest. Everyone who puts it together. So thank you, guys. Keep it rolling.
We couldn't have gone to a better lot. Like, you know, yourself and your family and, you know, the Target boys and the twins and, you know, a great bunch of...
It's a great crew.
Yeah, so...
Great cast.
Yeah, congratulations again, mate. And Corey joining us a bit tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
No dramas whatsoever. But yeah, it's... might get into it, eh?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, career reviews. So, impressed. More impressed than the week before. They played really well in the second half, but they've got to know it's an 80-minute game.
I'm going to be honest. I watched the first half, didn't catch the second half. Can't remember a single bit of the first half. Had a few other things on my mind, to be honest.
Well, you know, I'm sure we can let you off on this one. Yeah, I would have been the same.
But... And boy, well, something that surprised me, they had Klum in the halves, and I thought Clifford was named at 7. And then
well, we watched myself and the crazy lady watched the cup game. And, to be honest, Clifford didn't play that well. I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, when you think of
Clifford in the
in cup.
Oh, really?
And you think of Jake Clifford, you think awesome player. You know, when you think of Jake Clifford, that's what you think of. But in saying that, he did a couple of really good conversions and that, but something's not right.
Do you think Clifford's one of those people that need like a strong halfback to like more direct a team and he's a better suited 5'8"? Or
okay, well, I could be way out of field here. I just get the feeling we're not going to sign Milford for a long term. So I would go for Jackson Hastings. And you put Hastings at 7, Clifford at 6, a bit like how he's playing with Brooks. But my thing is, you can't keep chopping and changing. Like 1 week we've got Clifford and Clune. The next week we've got Clifford and Phoenix Crosland. There's half your problem there. You're not giving it enough time to gel.
Like, and the most important thing is your spine in league. You're 1, you're 6, 7, and 9. And
That's right.
I don't know what's happening with Brayley. Is he coming back this year?
He should be back soon, very soon.
Well, that's another thing. You're changing your 9 again.
They'll change it straight up. But I think Brayley would come in and I don't think there would be much of an issue. Oh, he's too... that much of a professional, you know, I think it might take a week.
It's changed, but it wouldn't be as drastic as...
That's
but
right.
in saying that, you done me hard, like, he's part of your spine, but it's not a massive contributor, like...
Well, that's why I thought at the start, too, before we got Milford and that, why wouldn't... You know, I would have liked to have seen Clifford and Mann just at half. And that, I know Kurt's playing it lock and killing it as, another ball player, but pick the halves and stick to them. Unless they're injured, do not change them.
Exactly.
Look at Queensland. They dominated for all this time because they stuck to their team.
Well, something that I thought of, like, with injury, but, like, say if you're 5'8", well, I guess it's good to have depth, too, because, say if your 5'8" went down, you put, Kurt Mann at 5'8", but then you leave a hole at your lock. So instead of being 2 positions down, you'd only be the 1 if you just left Mann at lock and then brought in someone for 5'8".
But you've got to... I just think, whoever it is, wherever it's Clifford and Milford, for example, stick with them.
I know, 100% agree, because that's what... We look at all the bottom teams at the bottom. Gold Coast always chopping and changing positions.
But then you look at the top teams.
Never change.
Look at Penrith, look at Melbourne, you know what I mean?
Oh, but they only change it... Oh, they only change for origin or injury.
That's right. But, yeah, I mean, you know yourself, if you're in, at work, if you change a different role... if you're on that same role each day, you get in, you get your job done and do it well. But if you're getting chopped and changed all the time, they just need to stick with it, I think. And I think you stick with the pair through the ups and downs, and like maybe look at it now and go, well, realistically, we're not going to make the finals. Maybe after this week if we lose, and go, all right, this is our plan for next year. Our halves are going to be this and that. Now let them go for the rest of the season. Get a bit of gel in them, get a bit of know-how, and stick with it. Because the chopping and changing, I think it's half the trouble. And yeah, I'll say it. I supported Adam O'Brien in last week's show and said he's got to stay. I still think there's only so much a coach can do, but there's a lot of in the media or social media that people want him gone. I don't know if that's the case, but if it was the case, who do you get? Like I was saying, Walker Brothers have come out and said that sign us for 12 months. If we don't get the finals, sack us on the spot. That's a pretty bold. But I don't think Adam O'Brien should take all the blame.
I think he deserves one more full year, and if it's the similar this year, then I think it's that talk. Or does he? I think he needs to move on. But I think first 2 years he's brought us to finals. Yes, we've been one and done, but still, it's better than what Brownie did.
But an interesting comment come up the other day. I said, "Is he a case of Trent Barrett? Really good assistant, but just not a good." I think, I don't know. I still under the belief that he should have a bit more time.
I don't think that's with Barrett. I don't think he's a Barrett because look what he's done in his first couple of years, but I don't know. He needs to see what happens. I can understand where people come from because we started off pretty good and then it's just gone downhill. But
it's not like people dislike the bloke because it's not that at all. It's more frustration from the fans.
It's a results-driven business, isn't it?
That's right. Well, like we said, what does the team mean to people? It means everything to, like they said, when the Knights are going good, the town's happy. When they're going crap, pardon the French, people are upset. Well, that's it's not gonna happen overnight, but we've got to start looking to change things. And I mean, we've got some new players coming in next year.
That'll strengthen the forward pack up, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you're dead right. Well, Adam Elliott played blinder last week again, and excuse me, Jack Everington.
Do you reckon Elliott's annoyed now that he's leaving because he's signed on with the Knights? Do you reckon he's done something wrong? He should have stayed on with Canberra because he's sort of just started to gel now and he's hitting good form?
Yeah, but he probably thinks, like realistically, I know we haven't gone that well this year, but you look at our roster, he's coming to a pretty exciting roster.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just that missing piece of that wheel to make that wheel go. I mean, any team that's got Ponga, Brayley, Klammer, Frizzell,
Safety boys,
Gay Guy, all those in your team, you got to sit there and think, coming to a pretty exciting team, realistically.
It's looking good, yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. But, it was a pretty good performance in the second half. Once Kurt Mann scored, it seemed to change for me.
I thought that was a turning point.
100%.
I know they didn't win, but, they were 14-0 down for a long period of that time in that first half. And Canberra were giving him chances. And as soon as Kurt scored just before half-time, it changed everything. And the Knights just sort of, were a different side in that second half.
100%. But that we need to have that from the kickoff. And I'm hoping, well, I won't say this weekend, but against the Titans next Friday night, that things have turned.
Well, we hope so.
It might have just took one individual bit of spark from Kurt to change the confidence in the team and then just move it on. Keep it going. So...
Let's hope so.
Yes.
On to the Titans.
On to the Titans. But we might do night of the round.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, I'll start off this week. I was really impressed with Kurt Mann's performance. Come back second week from that long stint, played really well, and scored a try. So he got my 3. 2, Mr. Reliable Klammer has not put a foot wrong all year. How he is not picked for State of Origin, I've got no idea.
Are you surprised? We'll get into it more later. Are you surprised with the changes, or what do you think?
A few, yeah. A few I'm sitting there still looking at how, why, and But, I mean, it's pretty strong New South Wales Panthers side, isn't it?
The Penrith Blues.
Yeah. But in saying that, I mean, they're the top team. They deserve to be
But in
there.
saying that, too, like, this is the first year Freddie's come out and pretty much said from game one, your position's not safe. Either perform or you're gone.
Well, I'll get onto that soon because there's something on there that's...
Oh, it's not Smithers not happy with?
No. Well, I find it a bit unfair, put it that way. My 2 went to Clem, and 1 went to Ponga for played a pretty good game considering he was sick, and he hadn't eaten for days apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you could see him crouched down. It was like he was either busting to go to the loo or had bad pains. I mean, to play the game he did, I thought it was pretty good, and.
He scored a try. Did he score a try or he set up a try?
He set up Kurt Mann.
He set up one, and I think he's defended really well too.
Yeah, no.
And every time he did actually make a break, he did actually go on his haunches, and it looked.
Which, going back to another thing, would why I think there needs to be Ponga not captain. No disrespect to him once again, but he's playing fullback. So a decision happens. He's already back in the. On the weekend, they tried to challenge it. The ref wouldn't because only Ponga can do it. But Ponga was already back in the defensive line, back at the try line. So there was 2 calls there that potentially could have went our way, but they ran out of time because, or maybe they need to have a joint captain system.
Yeah, well, Klammer was voiced his opinion in that
That's
particular.
Right. So maybe we come out and on paper we've got 2 captains. So if Ponga's down the back, Clem's up the front or whatever, he can say, "Oops."
Isn't Jaden Brayley the other captain as well?
Yeah, when he comes back.
When he comes back, yeah. Yeah.
Which, being a hooker will be up in the line in the front there. So I just find that very... I know the refs have only got a time limit and, you can't have, Harry Houdini on the wing yelling out, "I want to challenge it," but the rest of the team don't. But maybe even if the league look at it and go, it's either captain or vice captain. In that, instance, and Clem being the vice captain could have done it. But I will say too, special mention. Nelly led to a try. Clem's kick, eh? How good was that? Nelly led to a try, and if Tawala doesn't just get his fingers to that ball accidentally, we win the game. But then they get a few decisions go their way.
It's just part of the league, but
That's
just
right. That's right.
Game
You've
of
got to play
inches,
to it.
and then you didn't lose the game really on one call. It's just
we lost the game in the first half.
Yeah, exactly.
We let them get out to too big of a lead. It is frustrating when you go, "Oh, that's not, it's wrong," but that's football.
Exactly.
So, anyway, but that was my night of the round, and special mention went to the Clem for the kick.
Well, my 3 points went to David Klammer as well. Had a blinder of game, just never give up attitude. 2 points went to Kurt Mann. Played a Stormer game only a couple of weeks back in first grade. Good to see him back. And
Kurt the man.
Killing it. And my 1 point might be a bit of a surprise to people. Chris Randall.
No.
Would have had a solid game.
To be honest, each week he plays. He doesn't. He's the type of player I'd put in the same category as like your Jesse Sues, your Sione Mataudias. They do everything you need, but they mightn't stand out as much as a Ponga or whatever. But they do all the things you need.
I think he does all the dirty work.
Yeah, and everything each week. You know what you're going to get from him, and doesn't let you down.
Exactly.
And they're the type of blokes that you do need on your team.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was pretty well. Well deserved for both of them as well. Your 3 2-1s, mate.
All right. Well, I'm going to go David Klammer 3 points. I think he tries his guts out week in, week out, and he was, probably the night's best again last weekend. Kurt Mann again, since he's come back from injury, he's played really well. I'll give him 2 points, and I'm going to give KP 1 as well. Just for his effort, just to be on the field for 80 minutes was sensational for me.
Yeah, no, they done really well, especially the amount of players we've had this year. They've had stomach bugs that come out and actually played really well. Look at Tyson Frizzell. Was it Magic Round or was somewhere up in Queensland? He had the bug.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe one of his first week back, was it, or something?
Yeah, they were running out and he had to run back to the toilet and then get back out and play.
He had a nasty head knock on the weekend and didn't come in, so I hope he's all right for this weekend.
Yeah.
The following weekend, I should say.
Well, the week we'll give him that.
Yeah, extra week. Yeah, extra bit of rest.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ponga at half time was having a couple of spoons of Gravox and he was fine to run back out. But anyway, yeah. All right, guys, we might just take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and welcome back. And Jono, hey, we've got a special guest on the line.
Yes, we do have a very special guest, everyone's favourite friend member. Victoria, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm good. How's everyone doing?
Oh, probably not as good as you, by the sounds of things, winning the Logie.
She was still a bit dusty this morning at the airport, but you all recovered now, or?
Just about. It's been a very big 48 hours.
Question is, did you find the Logie?
Yes, we've found it. It's safe and sound.
Well, we're going to do a new segment, a new show next year. It's not the travel guides. It's Where's the Logie?
Yeah.
So they're going to go around all these different parts of the world trying to find the Logie.
Oh, that's funny.
Not Where's Wally, Where's the Logie?
Yeah, Where's the Logie? But congratulations to Victoria from all of us and all of Newcastle, really.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thanks to you guys as well. I think you guys had a big part of it by pushing it on the socials, getting everyone to vote.
No,
Every vote counts.
I think you've won it on your own merits, but, we'll just there to push us over the line. But, yes, you're going to always win it. But, got any dirt on Jono for us? Got any stories on Jono?
Oh, well, I don't know because I can't remember much after about midnight. So, Jono's normally the very well-behaved one.
Yeah, because we had Mum and Dad on, they had nothing, but I don't know if you have anything either.
No, I've got no dirt. Jono's the best behaved out of everyone, so
what about
that
this?
sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, what about this? Was very funny the other night, on Sunday night. As soon as we get the Logie, we walk off stage, and Victoria sees her favourite person in the whole wide world, Jimmy Barnes.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome.
And I
love Jimmy.
And I said to her, what was more exciting, us winning the Logie or you meeting Jimmy Barnes? And what was your response?
Meeting Jimmy Barnes.
You can take the Logie home. You can't take Jimmy Barnes home.
No, exactly.
Well, you could, but it might be a bit awkward.
Yes, it would be good, would it?
So, Jono, you got some questions, mate?
Yeah, I've got some questions for you, Victoria. I've got a little rapid-fire game here, or rapid-fire questions. So you ready to go?
Yep, so what do I do? Just answer them?
Just answer them as quick, or just short answers. Unlike Mum last week, she went on to a little ramble as always. You know what she's like.
Yep, okay, all good.
All right, so what's been your favourite holiday?
Definitely Greece.
Greece was good fun. It's probably your second answer to what country or place was the best party destination?
Mykonos, Greek islands.
Have anyone been to the Greek islands?
No.
Oh, it's good fun.
Yes, well, you're all invited to my 30th there if I can make it there next year.
Oh, we won't say no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm booking flights right now.
Mobile travel agents, get them on the line.
Yeah. Which country has the best food?
Probably Greece as well.
Oh, Greece.
Love a good gyros and they do good hummus and my kind of food. Love it.
Yeah, they're dirt cheap over there too.
I'm just all of a sudden got hungry. Really hungry.
Or some chips
Yeah.
over there. What's the one item you have to bring on every holiday?
Definitely the pillow. And-
Besides the pillow?
Besides the pillow. Oh, this is a hard one. I don't know, really. I mean, I just throw everything in the bag, and if something's left at home, oh well.
I was going to say your dressing gown.
Oh yes, can't forget the dressing gown. Yes, dressing gown's a must.
It's like an Udi but zips up.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
it's very good.
Fair enough.
Now, be very careful with you in this next question. Who is the worst friend, family member to travel with?
Definitely Dad.
Oh yeah, he was bad at this weekend too, wasn't he?
Yeah, the dementia's really setting in with the old age.
I don't know. Seriously, I'd love to have a hidden camera. Just walk around with you for 24 hours. I reckon that would make a show in itself.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Would.
Which country has the best karaoke?
Definitely South Korea.
Oh yeah, man. Because this is one of Victoria's favourite things. Wherever we go, she just starts singing karaoke, no matter where we are.
Gangnam Style.
In South Korea, that was another 5 a.m. finish at the karaoke bar.
I was done by like 10, but Victoria Cats likes to party on.
So does your mum keep partying on with Victoria?
No,
Not that night she didn't, but when it comes to the Logies, they were the last to leave with me this year, so I was quite impressed with that.
yeah, I was walking out with people from the block and they said, "Oh, your sister's still in there at fine form." He's like, "Are you the sensible one?" I'm like, "Yes." What's been the best activity you've done and where has it been?
Best activity. Maybe achieving to skydive in Noosa. That was pretty amazing.
That was.
What else have we done?
Oh, did you enjoy flying that plane in New Zealand? Or was that a bit?
Oh, no, that was really good. Yeah, that was fun. That was great.
Oh, probably something I've seen the best reaction of when I was driving the Ferrari in Italy.
Yeah.
That was. I've never seen
that was scary. That was very scary. But also the flying over the volcanoes in Hawaii, that was pretty amazing as well.
I was about to say it was on the overnight. One of my favourite ones of yours was over there with the zip lines.
Oh, zip lines is good fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
And your dad still hasn't seen it.
No. Oh, see, it was early signs of dementia.
No, Johnny, that was a medical episode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Medical episode. What's been your most embarrassing moment on travel, guys? Now, this doesn't have to be directly what happened to you. It could be something mum or dad or myself has done. You're like, oh, why?
Probably the most embarrassing would have been when I fell over in the mud getting on that luxury cruise ship in Cambodia.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you did karaoke on that ship too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that wasn't as late as finish as 5 a.m. That was about 3.
And final question, what's the one place you haven't visited yet you would love to go to?
The Bahamas. I really want to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I think the Bahamas would be beautiful.
Anyone ever been to the Bahamas?
No, but it sounds like we're going. Yeah,
The furthest we've been would be the Maldives.
Maldives is really good.
Oh, yes. I've always wanted to go there too.
Oh.
Is
So
that
nice.
beautiful?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, we went for a honeymoon and we had an overwater bungalow, honeymoon suite in the water, and it was all you can drink, but somebody got
Someone
pregnant
pregnant.
and she couldn't drink.
It was unlimited drinks too.
Oh, don't tell Victoria that because she definitely wants to go there now.
Oh, it was beautiful. And I'd say shout out to Mobile Travel Agent. She's the one that hooked us up with. But now they got your own personal water slide.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I just want to go for the water slide.
I need to put that on the list.
Yeah, definitely. It's a cheaper version to Bora Bora, but just as nice.
But
Yeah.
when travel guides take you there, you're going to need a travel guide. So Me,
Like an experienced person.
yeah, so we are available.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll put that down.
But no, absolutely beautiful place, and if you haven't been, put it on your bucket list before. Yeah, you got to go. It's absolutely
Yes,
beautiful.
definitely, will do. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, the Newcastle Knights. Have we got a chance to make the top 8?
Oh,
No.
we got a slight chance, but I think
We're only 6 points out from making the top 8, but our
For and against.
our for and against is pretty bad.
if we don't win next weekend, I think it's going to make it pretty hard.
What is
Oh,
your draw
no.
running home?
Oh, we've got the Titans at home, which is next Friday.
South.
Souths. We haven't got too bad.
They'll be 2 easy wins.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. But yeah,
The Knights do have a chance, just not this year.
that's
Come on now, that's my team.
I think Victoria, you got a better chance of winning the comp, the tipping comp you're in, than the Knights making the top 8. You're in the
Yeah.
middle of the pack, and you still got your joker to use. So
Oh, nice.
Yes, I know, but the problem is I can't go off the Knights, so they just keep letting me down.
you're one of those people.
I'm the same. I sit there and I've got the pen. I'm about to tip, like Canberra, and then the pen just moves back over to the Knights. I just can't seem to tip against them.
And I'm sitting there going, use your head sometimes, use your head.
But, yeah, no. Well, I mean, we could, but it's going to make it very hard if we don't win next week. But
Yeah, I know, bugger. So they don't. Do they have a bye this week?
Yeah, there's no footy
There's
on
no-
this weekend, just the Origin Sunday night. Or there's a bunch of international and I think women's state of Origin's on, but there's no
Oh, so
Club
there's
foot.
no games at all.
club footy, just a couple of internationals, and I think women's and state of Origin, is on Friday night. So
But look at it this way. If the Knights don't make it, I welcome you all to the Penrith bandwagon.
well, actually, in saying that, if the Knights don't make it and the Panthers have a home semi-final, we should all go down just for the food.
yes,
Yeah.
There's,
Don't worry
um,
about the football. Let's
there's,
just worry about food.
there's a Krispy Kreme across from the Panther Stadium.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love a good Krispy Kreme.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could go Krispy Kreme now, actually.
7-Eleven.
They got nice cinnamon hot ones at the ground, toasted
Oh.
sangers. Oh, stop
Oh,
it.
God. Well, let's just do it. We'll have it. We'll make our own buffet.
We'll let you go, Victoria, but I just got one question for you. Before, obviously Jimmy Barnes is number one, but who was the biggest celebrity or the most excited you were to see, like a certain celebrity? Who were you most excited to see over the Logies weekend?
I do love Sophie Monk. So that was very exciting.
Yeah, she was hanging out a fair bit, wasn't she?
Oh, I know. Yes.
Hope she didn't
It
jump
was-
up and down.
It's very interesting, that dress, wasn't it? I don't know. I mean, in my eyes, I think that we were the best celebrities on the red carpet.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's right. But in saying
But,
that, you're going to get very popular next year. So you may
I hope so.
need some security next year. and we are available once again for that as well.
Okay, perfect. So I've got you down for Greece, the Maldives,
Oh, we're going to have to
red
quit.
carpet Logies next year.
We're going to have to quit. Look.
Sounds good to me.
No, good on you, and it's good to see you have a ball. And like we were saying to Jono, we're at home and
Jumping up and down.
jumping up and down. I thought Kylie, the Knights had just won the grand final. It's not the way Kylie was carrying or Penrith.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
even little Portia, our daughter, she got excited into it. She loves it too. So it's
Oh,
good.
that's so good.
No, it's good. It's it's a credit to you is what you bring to everyone out there watching it, and a lot of enjoyment. So you are exactly who you are as well, and Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
a credit to you as
thank you
well.
very much. And once again as well, thanks for pushing it on your socials. We really appreciated it.
No,
Our
that's
pleasure.
our pleasure. And, yeah, big Jono too, mate. It all goes to you as well. You're a big part of that. And
Oh, Victoria's everyone's favourite member, so it's more about.
No, that's
I don't
not
know.
true.
When Dean goes, there's Jono from Travel Guides a year ago at the Knight Stadium, and he goes, "Do you want a photo?" I went, "Oh hell yeah!"
but it was, but you know what? It was fate that we met that day.
Definitely.
You know? And then we build a good friendship, and
You
know,
talk Jono's ear off,
yeah, you probably thought I better get on the show so this bloke shuts up.
and he still doesn't shut up.
but you know,
Oh,
it's
no, that's all good.
yeah, it was meant to be, and you know, there's a credit to your mum and dad the way you are. So yeah, I won't rabble on anymore. But
All right. Thanks, heaps, Victoria, for coming
No,
on.
all good. Have
Thank
a great
you.
night, and
You
thanks
too.
for having me on.
All right. Thanks, heaps,
Take
Victoria.
care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
so yeah, that's your sister.
Yes, the golden child, the favourite one. Don't worry, she knows she's the favourite.
She was well behaved tonight. Didn't
Yes,
let any.
I think because she had a very big weekend.
She's
We did a
fine.
little segment on the Today Extra, and she just came out. I'm like, oh god, you had a big one. But
No, but honestly, it's yeah. The show wouldn't be the same without you guys on there.
oh, thank you.
And you know,
Well, I just think we're just ourselves, to be honest. Like
That's
you
right.
may think we're different, but that's just who we
No.
are. We just all thought we were nuts in the beginning, but
anyone that knows you, Jono, it is what you see is what you get. You know, you
Yeah,
just
there's
don't.
no fakeness.
No.
exactly.
Like, excuse me, when your dad come in here that night, seriously, I had to get me ribs rechecked from just laughter. But yeah. Anyway, we might get into a little bit of humour too. What do you think? While we're still on the laughter? A little bit of jokes from the crazy lady.
After this short break.
After this short
Short
break,
break.
we might take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and welcome back. And that was special guest Victoria Friend. So time to get into a bit of humour with the crazy lady's jokes of the week.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
All right. A man and his wife were having some problems at home and were giving each other the silent treatment. Suddenly, the man realised that the next day he would need his wife to wake him at 5 a.m. for the early morning business flight. Not wanting to be the first to break the silence and lose, he wrote on a piece of paper, "Please wake me at 5 a.m. He left it where he knew she would find it. The next morning, the man woke up only to discover it was 9 a.m. and he had missed his flight. Furious, he was about to go see why his wife hadn't woke him up, and then noticed a piece of paper by the bed. The paper said, "It is 5 a.m, wake up. Men are not equipped for these kind of contests."
That's a good one.
Sounds like something I'd do.
No, I was just thinking that next time we have an argument, I'm going to see this notepad.
It's going to be attached to your fridge.
We
Yeah, I was
do-
gonna,
we
I was
do
gonna
it
say,
by
I was gonna say, it'd be an empty plate, and here's your dinner.
Well,
That was short and sweet,
Like-
just the way I like it. Obviously
last
not
time
you.
I looked, I wasn't short, but anyway.
Or sweet. Boom, boom. No, I'm kidding. This is the first time he's been
Is this where
speechless.
we cut?
I was just wondering if, pick on me night or,
Does it mean I have to walk home now?
Yeah, you are walking home.
Okay.
We only getting one joke, or
No, I've
Encore.
got more, but I'll just say one more. It's a short one. Stop looking at it.
Bloody Dino, seriously.
Daughter to father. Dad, there is something my boyfriend said to me that I didn't understand. He said that I have a beautiful chassis, lovely airbags, and a fantastic bumper, the 16-year-old said. Father's response, tell your boyfriend that if he opens your bonnet and tries to check your oil with his dipstick, then I will tighten his nut so hard that his headlights will pop out and he will start leaking out of his exhaust pipe.
I like that one. That's clever.
For some reason, Portia just come to mind. She's the next one in the frame to have a boyfriend, and
Yeah. Always think of like boyfriends. That Bad Boys 2.
Oh,
when
yeah.
that young
How
bloke.
good's that?
You look like you're 30.
Or in
Is that Bad Boys 3?
No, Bad Boys 3, he marries her, but 2 is the
okay.
one when he comes to the door.
or was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
Den of Thieves too? Where they
Yes,
50
and he
Cent.
goes into the garage. He's like,
Cent,
all these
yeah.
blokes, that's a good one too.
it's just
Yeah.
like
The best scene.
yeah. No, they were good.
Have you got one, Sminner?
Oh, I can't remember what I did with it, to be honest. I don't know if people will like that because I've got a big reputation after the Harley joke, you know, so
Oh, it's only going to come down from there, is it?
yeah, I'll give you one. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Food was great, but there was no atmosphere. It's pretty good, eh?
It's a good dad joke.
It's why she married me for
I'm
me
laughing on the
humour.
inside.
She married me for me humour. Anyway, I've got to, can't outdo hers. So.
Oh, that's true.
Sure.
And the Harley joke you'll never beat it. So, anyway, that's a bit of humour. You got one for us, John? Have you? No.
No.
Well, fans. Another thing too. If the fans have got a good joke for the crazy lady to read out, send them in. And,
I always like to hear a good joke.
and you might win a prize if it's if we like it that much. We might even send you a prize out. So.
And of course, we'll have to read it on the show, of course. So
Yeah, on the show
keep listening.
Yeah, and just send it in to Attention Crazy Lady, and she will go through it. And yeah, all right. Well, might so you stay hanging around for a bit, or
No, I might go wash the cat.
okay? No worries. The cat
Before you
needs a
go,
perm.
Kylie, I just want to know. I've just got one question. How did you get the nickname the Crazy Lady? Because I've got no idea.
Funny you should say that. It's when he first kind of started out. Actually, you can tell the story.
Oh, well, you used to probably say it better, but I used to talking Schmidt before it went to it used to be Schmidt's mailbag.
You send emails in or on Facebook, whatever.
Yeah, and she sent an email in from her
my work address,
one.
so he didn't recognise it.
And it had a question, I think it was Panther related, and it said, sign the Crazy Lady. So no one, knew, but I put two and two together, being the smart man that I am.
That's all
and
I could think of at the time. So,
Okay.
so it stuck, and, a lot of people, we do get inboxes and comments where, people like to see the Crazy Lady on as well, so...
and I mean, I have to be crazy to be married to him.
I was going to say, I thought Dean called you the Crazy Lady for being a Panthers supporter.
No, and
He
anyway.
calls me names, but not to my face.
And I think she's getting crazy with the lucky lady. Not crazy, to be married to me.
I was going to say because of Penrith, they've been red hot form the last couple of years. So
They are.
Oh, speaking of Penrith wins and losses, I haven't backed out. We just can't find a product to stay in my hair pink enough.
can we just get a wig?
I reckon he just bleaches it.
Yeah, the kick out look.
Not a chance in the world. But I'm onto it, and we may have found a pink that's enough to stay in, because we tried last week. We sprayed the hell out of it, and it just went nothing. It went sort of a very, very light purple. But
I did offer to put pink makeup on him and lipstick and stuff, but he wasn't keen.
I reckon that's the next step.
Yeah.
If that doesn't
Can't do
work,
the
Whose
hair,
team
gotta
are you
do-
on?
No, but you got
no,
to
you got to honour
see
your
it.
bet.
I am next week. You watch. This will come through.
All right, if it doesn't work, I'll put some pink makeup on you.
We've all been there. It's not that bad.
What, pink makeup?
You might
I meant
like
makeup in general.
it. You might like it.
I might not too.
Oh, come on. If I've done with the show, if I've had to wear purple wig, have lipstick on and have makeup on, you can have some makeup
At
on
our
too.
expense too. We were having a laugh.
I don't remember that, but I'm going to research that
But
one.
yeah, it's Red Centre Travel Guides.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Logie,
research that one.
excuse me,
Yeah.
Logie award-winning show.
Yes.
Travel
Oh,
Guide.
yeah, I do.
There you go.
Can we... Okay, I'll do it if you do it.
That's not
He
even.
didn't lose the bet.
Yeah, I didn't lose the bet.
All right, well, watch this space for next week. You might need a pair of ribs to have a look at what I come dressed with. You never know. But we also got a challenge later, Jono.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that one. So anyway, so you off, are you? Well, just short and sweet tonight. So hopefully we'll have you back on next week for a bit longer. And
You don't have to hide your excitement, Kylie.
I'm just trying not to have a coughing fit again.
she's been a bit ill, so yeah, it's just a short stint for the crazy lady tonight, the nurse lady tonight.
And I thought you'd be the nurse taking care of her.
I will look after her. Anyway, we'll take a short break and be back shortly.
Talking Smith.
Talking Schmidt.
Talking Schmidt. Caller number 1. Who we got?
Kenny, mate. How you going? From Raymond Terrace.
Oh, the Ken Dog. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good, mate. How's yourself?
Oh, mate, pretty good. Well, I got you on the line, mate. I walked into Energy Australia a few weeks back. And I just happened to sit down. I just look across the field and see this bloke in pink with a whistle. Doing the referee now, mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, sure am. Yeah, I went and did my course a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I'm a certified referee now. So, yeah, I do a lot of junior games at the moment. And hopefully get into the seniors.
Mate, that's good on you. That's really good to see because, we heard that you get a few refs get, go on the do refing, but they don't last because of the abuse on the sideline from the parents. And, I mean, that's got to stop.
Yeah. It's more worse in seniors, but seniors are fun, mate.
But no, good on you, mate, for putting your hand up and doing that. So we might even look at getting Kenny on here and there when he's available, and might even be able to bring us some refereeing stuff up. But what's your question for us, champion?
The question is, the season. What, do you reckon it's gone, or we've still got a chance?
Oh, we just had Victoria, a friend, on the line, Jono's sister, and similar thing. I think, personally, if we don't win this week, next week, it's going to make it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to focus on the Titans, and if we can win that game, we've got a slim chance. But the biggest thing is our points for for and against. It's pretty down low, but you never know. Parramatta came in. I think that one year they made the grand final. They were had to win was it 10 out of the last 11 games, won them all, and just sneaked into the top 8 and made the grand final. So.
Yeah, they went on that good run. Yeah, that was 2009, actually, that run.
Yeah, so you never know, but it's looking pretty slim at the moment.
But, it's the Newcastle spirit of, not giving up.
So, that's it. It was there on the weekend. I noticed that in the Canberra game. It was there for sure. It's just...
Yeah, well, I was saying something there before, too. It sort of looked like a little individual, so to speak, something from, when Kurt scored, the Ponga put him over to score, it sort of lifted the team.
Oh, I did.
And maybe it's ignited the fire again.
Yeah.
So
that's what they need, yeah.
Yeah, so let's hope that that's, it's onwards and upwards, and we might make a late surge to the finals.
I hope so. It'd be good. 3 years in a row in the finals, that'd be pretty awesome. But, I think it all starts on the weekend, or next weekend, against the Titans. I think, what do we got? We've got 6 at home and then 4 away in the last 10, I think, isn't it?
I'm not sure, but that'd be pretty good.
That's about right, yeah.
Well, that'd be pretty good to have more at home than away. So
away, yeah.
And
but, I think this year we've won more away than we have at home. But
well, that's an odd thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But we're saying, we had Mark Tukey on the other week, and he was saying that, when he used to play, go on to Newcastle, or Marathon it was called back then, that was the worst ever, because you knew you were in for such a hard time, not just by the players, but by the crowd, and
and everything. Yeah,
I think that's something we've got to sort of bring back. You hear the Newcastle chant go up, but as soon as it goes up, it goes down.
It lasts about 30 seconds, and then everyone.
I think it needs to go longer. And what's your take on our own version of not the Viking Club, but something that we've got to bring out?
Oh, I'm all for it. Anything that'll help the team in any kind of way. It's got to. Well, I think that's our thing, isn't it? The chant, that Newcastle chant. But like you said, I think it's got to be more and for longer. And it's I know the team's not going right, and they're not going the best at the moment, but you just got to hang in there. You just got to stick it. Like, look, mate, we've been in worse predicaments, 3 wooden spoons in a row. So,
but in saying that too, mate, when we got the wooden spoons, I still had a ball going to every game. You know what I mean? Like, of course we want to win, but you still make the most of a losing situation. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I used to, I haven't been to a game this year, but I always love going to live sporting events. Always that good atmosphere, and especially this year, we've been getting nearly 20,000 every game, have we, or close to it?
Oh yeah, mate, it'd be close to it, for sure. I think nearly every home. Well, that last Panthers home game, and that's the other thing. Even through the wooden spoon era, mate, we still pulled a crowd. So it's not that we can't pull a crowd. They get there.
Oh, that's right.
We're just rugby league town, mate, thick and thin. So,
well, we all live and breathe the rugby league of football. It's like even through COVID, when we still had the football going. It was sort of brought a bit of happiness to an unsettled world.
Well, that's right, yeah.
So, mate, good to hear from you, champion, and good to have you on the line. And we might get you in when you're free one night. And
not a problem, mate. I can do that for sure. Too easy. I'd love to.
Mate, consider it done. We'll get you in when we can. And all the best with the refereeing, and keep us posted. We'll might follow your progress.
Yeah, no worries, mate. All good. Too easy.
Thanks, champion.
No dramas.
All right, that's Kenny and caller number 1. So we might head off to caller number 2. Who we got there?
Joel Porter from West Wallsend.
G'day, Joel. How you going, champion?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. What's your question for us?
I just wanted to ask, do you think the Newcastle Knights are going to get up in the top 8 this year? I've certainly got hope for them.
Mate, that seems to be the hot topic tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we were just saying on the last caller, we're holding on with a slim hope.
Slim hope. We just got to focus on 1 week at a time. Just bring on the Titans and...
Oh, definitely.
I don't know who that we've got after that.
I think it's Souths, is it?
Yeah. Oh, that could be. Oh, but I reckon Souths play to their opponent. They can hang with the big dogs, but then when they play the lower 8, they sort of hang with them. So
Souths were in my top 4 at the start of the year.
Oh, really?
They were, and they've just, honestly, they're disappointing, to be honest.
But is that the Latrell Mitchell injury too?
Yeah, and the loss of Reynolds.
I thought Souths would be not in the 4 this year because of Adam Reynolds.
I thought they would have been 4th or up there thereabouts, but yeah.
True,
so, in saying that, mate, anything's possible. If the boys come out and play like they played in the second half last week, next week, well, we're on our way to bringing it back.
Oh, yeah.
So if we all
they're doing really well.
Yeah, that's right, mate. If we all get out there and pack out the stadium.
Yeah, more like we've been getting an amazing crowd so far, so hopefully if we can keep that going, the boys will put in a good effort and get a win.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They definitely need their team supporters, that's for sure.
That's right, mate. And I know
they're doing great.
I know you're a big supporter, so keep up the...
I'm a huge supporter.
Yeah, keep up the good work, mate.
Definitely.
It's fans like you that, that really make it good for the boys. So thanks for your call, champion.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, guys.
No, pleasure,
Have a wonderful night. And go to Knights.
Go the Knights.
Hey, buddy.
Newcastle. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, another good call. Similar call the Kennys, but...
it's a hot topic. Even Victoria was asking about that too, so...
Yeah, it's all started Victoria and gone down. So, good question from Joel. And we might go on to caller number 3. Who we got there?
G'day, guys. It's Shannon Sales, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Mate, what's your question for us?
Right, I'm going to get you on a bit of origin. Blue or maroon, mate? What do you reckon this week?
Ooh. We haven't got into that yet, but we're about to get into that soon, so that's a good intro.
It's hard to say, really. Like, I'm torn, to be honest, because it's an extra 3 points you get in our tipping comp, and that's a way to jump up the ladder a bit.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
But I'm blue through and through, but I don't know, it's tricky, but because the Maroons have kept their side pretty much, besides injury. Whereas Freddie's like chopped and changed a couple of positions, so I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
See,
but-
that's the part where I don't like, where he's chopping and changing. And, okay, I'll say it now because we're under Origin. Why did Frizzell and Saifidi get dropped?
Yeah.
Why did they get dropped? Gone out of the whole thing.
Well, you know, Freddie's got a man crush on Victor Radley.
Yeah, well, and that other...
Crichton.
Why did he come in? You know, I just don't understand their logics of it. You know?
Well, it's weird too. Like he's gone for a complete new centres. I know Whiten's out for because of COVID, but I didn't understand. I don't know if they didn't have enough faith in Stagg's injury, and they'd rather get someone healthy in to replace him.
All right, answer me this one: Jake Trebojevic at prop.
He's a second row or a good lock. Yeah, he's not he's not a prop. Oh, he has played prop in the past, so I don't know if that's.
But he's not an Origin prop to me. That's a Klammer. That's a
Saifidi. Yeah. They brought Sorry, which one, Jake? Oh, which one was brought in the first one, Jacob?
Yeah.
Well, why wasn't he given a crack?
That's right. That's what I don't understand.
Right.
If he's in the reserves, what shouldn't he have been promoted to either the bench now or the start lineup?
Exactly.
But now he was good enough to be in the reserves, but now he's not good enough to be in anything and didn't even play.
Yeah, well, who is? I know. I'm just trying to think.
I just don't understand it. But good question there, Shannon. I'm torn too. Like it's going to be a toss of coin.
I'm just looking at the bloody interchange now. I'm just looking at the interchange now. They've only got one prop on the bench. Junior Paula, because Takaliki, he's he's back row, isn't he, or is he a prop?
Talakai.
Talakai. He's centre.
But he can play forward.
But he's a Sione, so he can play second row.
Well, that doesn't understand. That makes no sense to me. I know you got your Payne Haas because he's an absolute machine, can play 80 minutes non-stop. But
that's right.
What if he gets injured? What are you going to do? There's no... you need another prop on that bench, I reckon.
It's going to be hard, but I'm going to take New South Wales and send it to a decider. But I tell you what, they're going to be hard to beat, Queensland.
I think the last time they were in Perth, was it the 50-6 game? Was that Perth or was it...
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's tricky. We've got no Turbo, we've got no Latrell. He's chopping and changing.
But his brother's back. Gerbo.
Oh, Gerbo, that's right. He's going to be in the side soon, Burbo.
Yeah, well, whoever come up there might is. No, mate, that's a good question, and I think we'll find out Sunday night, obviously. But I'm slightly leaning towards the Blues.
I'm not confident in it.
But yeah, I mean Queensland.
Yeah, you'd like to see them win. Yeah.
Yeah, you can send it to a decider. But
Freddie's definitely under pressure. He has 7 changes.
Well, my question is, I don't know if it's come out that Gould said that Freddie's the new Bulldogs coach, or that's been leaked. Do you reckon that's been playing on his mind a bit?
Oh, mate, that's a hard one. Like it could be, but I guess only they will know who's gonna. But I'll tell you one thing I am impressed with is no disrespect to Damien Cook because he's a good player, but bringing in Appy Coruscant. I reckon you'll see that'll be a huge plus for the Blues. That's going to be a major, humongous loss for the Panthers next year. He's going to the Tigers.
Oh, as I like to call the Blues, the Penrith Blues.
Penrith Blues, true. All right, mate. Thanks for your call. Appreciate your call.
No, it's not a worry, guys. She's doing a bloody top job. So, keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks for the good question as well. It's a really good question.
Yeah. So, actually, there's question of the week. You can draw this one this week, Jono. So who goes to? So you're in the line for a prize this week, mate.
I think you're the front runner so far.
Yeah, bloody legend, mate.
You're in the running. You're just pipping at the post, I think. So stay tuned, mate, and you could win something.
No worries. I'll keep the fingers crossed.
No worries, buddy. Thanks for the call.
Thanks for the call.
You have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, yeah, no, good call.
Very good call.
So we might go on to caller number 4. We've got 5 tonight.
Oh, 5. I like it.
So we'll go on to our second last one. Who we got there? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, there you are. We thought we lost you there.
No, I'm here. Paulie.
Oh, Paulie, yeah. You going, champion?
Not too bad.
Mate, what's your question for us tonight?
Yeah, with me. Hang on 1 second. You hear me okay there?
Oh, mate, we've got you again.
Loud and clear.
There we go. Beautiful. It's within the Origin theme between 1980 and 2001. Okay, which player played the most Origin games between 1980 and 2001? It's a multiple choice.
Yeah.
Alfie, E.T., Laurie Daly, or Mal Meninga?
Ooh.
Oh, I think it's Smell My Finger, Mal Meninga.
I honestly was thinking it was Danny Badeiras, because didn't he go for...
Yeah, but 2001.
Yeah, it's a 2001, yeah.
Finish up.
I'm going to take Andrew Eddinghausen.
Corey?
I'm not going to say Alf because he went overseas for a little bit and come back. Mal. I'll go Mal.
Big Mal was actually Alan Langer.
Oh.
Alfie with 34. He was the coming back from the UK to have his bowls out season. I think didn't he steal that record when he played that last game?
Yeah, true. I didn't know that.
Got me stumped.
Yeah. Good question, champion.
Who was second, third, and last?
There you go. So the old multiple choice. Google trivia.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Good
I like
trivia.
the old Google trivia.
Mm.
Oh, champion, thanks for your call, buddy, and enjoy the Origin on the weekend.
No worries, lads.
And-
Up the Queens.
I'm sorry, what was that? Sorry, I got you cutting out there.
cutting out,
mate.
Have a good night, boys.
Thanks, champion.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, folks.
Yeah, so...
I like the good questions. A bit of trivia.
Just a bit of trivia. Just odd instead of the question I asked us, it was a random fact.
Something going forward.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
All right, guys, it's time for caller number 5. And who we got there?
Hello, is that the Nighttime Podcast?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Oh, hi. Look, it's Simon here, and I'm calling because Terence is away tonight. He's off at some sort of art and craft decor thing. I don't know. But I have a bit of a problem, and I was hoping you could help. I didn't want him to know I was calling.
Yeah, how can we help?
Well, I don't know if you realise this. I know Terence has enjoyed talking to you boys, especially the Big Johnson. But I spend a lot of time in the kitchen just trying to serve him and make him happy. And, gentlemen, I'm having a bit of trouble. I'm struggling to get it up. My souffle is not rising at all. I do not know how to fix it.
Are you using the right flour for a start?
I use the right flours. I know. I follow all the recipes exactly.
Was it the baking soda? You're adding plenty of baking soda?
Well, I guess it's baking soda. I don't know. I found it on his bedside table. It was some sort of white powder.
Oh, mate, I can't help you there. I'm not that good of a cook or chef. I can do a couple of things, but not like that. I think the Big Johnson there, he might be your man for that.
Well, I was hoping somebody might be able to help. I'm getting tired of serving him sausage.
Are you cooking the souffle in like a little water pan?
Oh yes, it was. We cook it in the ramekin, and we have it in the pan, and it's just not rising. I cannot get it up at all, boys.
Well, you could always just start out with the souffle and then just say it's a chocolate cake.
Yeah.
But not tell him.
I'll just do what I would do. Go and buy one already made.
That's a good idea.
That's just... You can't do that.
You
I could make chocolate soldiers, I guess, couldn't I?
You can, as long as you don't get caught.
Dear me. Well, I was hoping you boys might be able to... Please don't tell Terence I called him, because it's rather embarrassing having these problems.
But he's probably listening.
Well, no, as I said, he's off fluting with some sort of big wigs and goodness knows what else. He's off doing something. So I'm home alone and I'm just struggling in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, sorry, mate. Unfortunately, I'm not the man to talk to of the kitchen duties.
No, I've given my best opinions. I don't know if that'll help, but always give it a crack.
It's very helpful. And from Terence and I, from the bottom of our very large hearts, congratulations, Big Johnson, on your wonderful win.
Oh, thank you, Simon. You and Terence did a big job in promoting the voting, so I can't thank you enough. So,
well, how can we not? We love the Big Johnson.
A lot of people do.
You might have to send them you might have to send them a autograph photo or something.
Oh no, I think I'll have to make the trip down there one day.
Oh well, there you go. You heard it here first. You'll have a meet and greet with the Big Johnson one day.
Look forward to it. Maybe one day he'll show me his Golden Globes.
All right, mate. Yeah, thanks for the call, and
well, thank you for your help anyway.
yeah, give our best to. I won't say give our love, but give your best to Terence.
I'll give him a big smooch from you.
No worries,
He's quite taken
champion.
with you, Smitter.
Sorry.
He's quite taken with you.
Oh, well, he's only human. He's only human. Put it that way. Anyway, mate, thanks for your call, and yeah, we'll look forward to your call later on again.
I'm sure we'll speak to each other again soon.
No worries. Thanks, champion.
Thanks, Simon.
Sorry, Simon.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there's one of the favourites of the show, Simon. We only usually hear from
Terence.
Terence.
Terence, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll take a short break and we'll be back shortly. Hi guys, and welcome back. We just all done that chip challenge, and we were not real well for 5-10 minutes.
I'm telling you, that is the hottest thing I've ever eaten.
Oh.
And I've had some hot stuff.
I reckon I got the one at the bottom with all the seasoning on it. Seriously, my tongue felt like,
So the sad thing was when you first bite into it, it's not too bad. So I was going to go for a second one, but as I was reaching over, it was like hit you in the face.
Your eyes were watering.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
But silly Floorboy Gary, he had two.
Floorboy Gary had two. I don't know how. Mitch had a lick.
Corner.
I think he had a lick.
Too hot.
I think he had a
Well, I
lick.
think that's just new challenge for Mitch now, isn't it?
Yeah, does that forfeit the... Does he... Oh, God.
That makes
I think Mitch has got to do his individual challenge now.
Does it keep repeating on you? Like all of a sudden, you find that all of a sudden it just goes...
No.
Oh. Anyway, I don't know, but I think we should put it out there that because Mitch forfeited that one, don't you?
I think he's got to have his own challenge.
Yep, definitely.
So that's round one of Challenge the Crew, but each week if anyone fails
I think the challenge is won the Crew 0.
Yeah, but if you fail the challenge, I think we put it out there for an individual challenge.
Well, I don't think. Well, I think to be honest, we all failed because
because we did it.
Oh, we did it. Yeah, like if you forfeit, I reckon. Or
So we'll put it out there.
We had more of a bite than what Mitch did.
Oh, well, that was
bite.
Well, he had a
Seriously, I reckon I was stitched up. I tell you what, I think you all pushed all your seasoning onto mine because
you were the first one to grab one. So
mate, it's still like all of a sudden I'll be fine. I'll be talking, and then all of a sudden I'll just go like it's still burning it. It's like a fire gets put out and smouldering. All of a sudden it reignites. But mate, I seriously recommend it. It's good fun.
A little corn chip roulette, I reckon.
There's plenty left.
So, I suppose we should get on with the show, but put it out there. It's what's Mitch's challenge? Yeah. So and then and also send in some more challenges for the crew.
Yeah, definitely.
And if we all can't go through with it, you get an individual one.
Yeah. Or send in individual ones as well, I reckon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, you know.
like I reckon, some people might want to see Smitter do something or something they might want to see I do by ourselves. So, open to anything.
That's right. That's, stop.
Right,
let's get on with the show. Let's get on with the show. There's no Teamless Tuesday this week. We'll do the Origin team.
Let's do the Origin.
Because Origin's back at Perth.
Good old Optus Stadium.
Yeah,
so we'll start off with the... Should we start off with the Maroons or the Blues?
Blues.
Home side.
Right. You can do the Maroons.
All right, too easy.
Because that's hot. I don't want to associate with hot things at the moment. Moran's hot. Oh, anyway, Blues number 1. We got Kalen Ponga.
That's the Queensland team.
Yeah, sorry. I just looked at it and went, I'm just so used to going, our team is Kalen, you know?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, my bad, really bad. Number 1, we got James Tedesco. On the wing, we got Brian Tutu and Daniel Tupou. I like this centre combination of Matt Burton and Stephen Crichton. Back in the day, last year when they were at Penrith, especially towards the end, Burton was playing really well with Crichton.
It's a bit concerning, but he hasn't played centre in a while, or this year.
Yeah, I reckon he'll go good, but because I reckon they'll use him as like an extra ball player. They'll take a lot of. Oh, stop it!
Oh, and I guess with Burton too, he's got like a massive boot on him as well, so you can always hand it off.
Yeah, size 12, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 12.
But nah, yeah, I get what you mean.
But we can always bring him in the centre if Cleary's having struggle kicking.
Yeah, but you can, if there's another thing there too, you could always, if touch wood, it doesn't happen, one of the halves get hurt, he could move up, and then you bring someone into the centre as well. Like, it's not a bad, and yeah, he can do a lot of kicking. And then in the halves, you got Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary. I'd like to see Jerome step up this time. I think he was a bit quiet last week, last game, and it took a lot of pressure on Nathan. Payne Haas and Jake Travojevic. I do not agree with Jake being at prop.
I 100% agree with that too. Klammer should be there.
Yeah, Klammer or even Saifidi, Jacob, because he was in the reserves, and now he came. Jake is I've got a lot of respect for Jake. I think he's an absolute champion guy on and off the field, but he should not be prop. Yeah, on the bench, second row, yeah. But yeah, anyway.
Not at the origin level.
Oh, stop it. Is it repeating on any years?
No, it's just still burning.
I reckon you need another one then.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Rock, scissors, paper. Whoever loses gets another one.
No, we've already agreed. Mitch has to.
No, yeah, Mitch has got to have one.
All right, rock, scissors, paper. If you lose, you get one. And if I lose, I'll have another one.
Go on. There's no milk or water left. Go on.
Oh, mate, that's horrendous. Anyway, Cameron Murray and Liam Martin in the second row with Isaiah Yeo at lock. That was half the trouble too. I reckon Isaiah Yeo was injured from that head knock.
Yeah.
And, it took him out of the game, really. He was still there, but he wasn't himself, so.
Yeah.
But Appy Coruscant at hooker. Big fan of that.
Yeah.
Big fan of that. Appy Coruscant is probably, I rate him as probably the best hooker in the game. I know it's a big call, but what he does, I suppose it helps. Helps when you don't have one of them stupid chips. But when you got the likes of Cleary and that around you, and you got a decent forward pack, which I don't think he has that so much here. I mean, I wouldn't say not decent, but you need someone to help Payne Haas out. And I just don't think, I mean, I could be totally wrong. Mark my words if I'm wrong. Mitchell ate a corn chip, but you need another big bopper.
You need another big bopper. I agree.
They're short. They're definitely short on one.
Anyway, that's the starting lineup. And we've got Damien Cook. Don't get me started here. Angus Crichton, Junior Paulo, and
Sifa Talakai.
That's the one. I just couldn't get my tongue around it because my tongue is burning. But Angus Crichton. No. So you tell me Angus Crichton got brought in, and one of probably the form second rows, because he always does 100% every game, in Tyson Frizzell, who was on the bench, gets shafted.
I think Freddie did say it was something to do with Tyson being injured, or the head knock that he had on the weekend had something to do with the fact that he wasn't being picked.
I call horse shit.
Yeah, I don't agree with it.
Because why didn't they get him through a medical to make sure he was fine, then make it?
Yep.
It would have something to do with a Roosters connection, because he, Anyway,
Look at Frick Bradley's named on the extended bench, and like old mate, that young winger's on the extended bench as well. So just doesn't make any sense to me. But
no, well,
Freddie's got a big bet. He knows more about football than I'll ever know. So
there's another thing that I couldn't understand. Jordan McLean's been brought in to be just around it, I suppose, like they did with Sophie.
What's Gutho doing there?
I don't understand. Oh. Hang on. Keep going, boy.
Okay. Weissmuller has a moment to himself. We'll start on the Queensland team. At the fullback, we've got Carolyn Ponga. On the wings, we've got Selwyn Cobbo and Maori Tulunga. On the centres, we've got Valentine Holmes and the one and only Dane Gagai. In the halves, we've got Cameron Munster and Daly Cherry Evans, who I assume will be captain. In the front row, we've got Lindsay Collins, Josh Papali, and Ben Hunt, the hooker. In the back row, we've got Kirk Kate, Wolf, Lisi Kafusi, and Tino Big Tino.
Yeah, Big Tino.
Big Tino at lock. On the bench, they've got Harry Grant, Jai Arrow, Patrick Carrigan, and Jeremiah Nanai. So pretty much an unchanged squad besides Xavier Coates getting injured. So
and, Ruben Cotter as well.
Ruben Cotter as well.
And he was a machine in game one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right. We all have our moments.
Are
our
you a
moments.
fan of Hugh Grant for the Storm?
Yeah, it's all right.
Hugh Grant. Harry Grant? I reckon I don't understand how he's not on number 9 starting.
Well, I think Ben Hunt has performed at 9 in Origin level. So
True.
But look, Carrigan's that X factor. He changed the game when he comes on. So that's why.
Who's that?
Harry Grant.
Game one, they did that. I think they'll just go with the same game plan there.
I just thought Ben Hunt coming on. This is disgusting. Ben Hunt coming on at 14 in the Tide. I mean, he could probably... Harry Grant would do it too, but Ben Hunt coming on, 10 minutes before half-time, Tide defence, good,
Well, you look like Damien Cook. Just think of him coming on the second half or like midway through the first half. All those tired Queensland front rowers, Cook could zip on him and all that.
I can think about his milk at the moment. But we'll go back to the reserves here. Oh, Nico Hines is on the reserves. He should be on the interchange at 14.
Yeah, but you take Cook out.
That's right. I would.
You reckon drop Cook altogether?
Okay, well, no, he's a champion player, but you just got to say to you, okay, a centre gets hurt. You're going to put Cook in at centre? You got Nico Hines there. Nico Hines can play centre. Nico Hines can play fullback. Nico Hines can play wing, 5'8", halfback, hooker, lock. So he's pretty much
he's very versatile.
We'll call him Tatley, an all-rounder. So I just personally think, I don't understand the Cook on the bench, Angus Crichton. And
I think he's, I don't know, he knows more than I do, but I just think that interchange is something, you need another prop, especially on Origin
100%.
level.
100%.
You see all the blokes, even look at game one, how fast was that game?
Hey, Kate, first tackle. Payne Huss takes it up, gets knocked out. He goes and fails his HIA. You've got no props. You've got Junior Paulo to take on the whole game. There's your game plan gone.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And you look at the front rowers for Queensland, you look at the bench, they've got
Papali, Collins, Kafusi, Tino, Kurt Capewell,
Carrigan, Nanai, Arrow. If you lost your prop, if you lost Ben House, it's done. The series is over.
That's right. See, that's another thing. I will have a look at here. I will say this. Queensland, I do feel sorry for Corey Oates. Honestly thought, but who do you take out? Cobbo?
No.
Murray to,
Yeah, but I think, because Murray Tulunga's up and coming swinger where Coates has had his time, or Oates has had his
But you
time.
know what I'd do? I'd put Oates, to be honest. I'd put him on the bench and use him as a second row.
He's always wanted to play second row.
I reckon he'd be a Kurt Capewell kind of. So, honestly, I wrote Oates. I think he's, I would have liked to seen him in red and blue when we'll, rumoured to have him. But, that's the Origin team. But, the Kabashi boys might be out for Origin looking around. So, if you're out there in Perth, look out for the boys with the shirts on and go up and say g'day and get on camera. Oh, mate, sorry, we should have done this challenge last because I'm struggling. To be honest. What caught my eye?
Ow, my eye! Ow, ow!
What caught your eye this week, Jono?
Besides Travel Guides winning the best lifestyle program, thank you all the fans. This is what really surprised me. I don't know how you can fix. I don't know if this can be fixed on the Sharks. Who the Sharks play this week? Sorry, let me get my notes. So who did the Sharks play? The Titans.
Yes.
Someone called a captain's challenge, and then Chad Towns had stormed up to the ref and said, "No, I didn't call that." I've never seen that happen. So I don't know, like, from now on, does the captain actually have to go up to the ref?
That happened with the Knights. Klammer tried to, and they wouldn't do it because he said, "No, you're not the captain."
Yeah, and like it's the opposite thing here. Like someone called out captain charge, and they thought it was Townsend, and they went up and said, "Oh, I didn't." He went up and like face to face with the ref. I didn't call it. I didn't call it. So.
I think there should be a vice captain and a captain. Like, going back on that, who can call it? No one else. Because, like you said, the captain could be downfield, captain could be off field. You know what I mean?
But my thing is, like with Klammer, excuse me, with Klammer, is he a good prop idea? Like being a prop, is he a good captain, or would you rather like Frizzell's like someone you know who's going to stay on that whole time? You know.
Well,
what I mean?
then if Klammer does go off, does it activate another vice captain? You know what I mean? Which wouldn't be a bad idea because it gives everyone a bit of a go. But I get what you mean. You don't want too many cooks. But,
Cooks cooking the pasta.
Yeah. Oh, we're not talking about food. Hot food. But yeah, what caught your eye, Corey?
Crowd security.
Yeah.
The Thursday night game, St George and Souths. Idiot gets on the field, and they take 5 minutes to get him off.
So where was security? Who was the security mob? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Because I will be honest, give a shout out to the boys and girls at McDonald Jones. They do a good job. But yeah, that took forever. Absolute forever. It was like
there's been now 3 games from memory I think this year that someone from the crowd is just
a couple in the Titans.
Yeah,
but it's like because of I know this may or may not be true, but it's like they're waiting for the call to be able to go and get them because of the ones that have been tackled. I don't know. Have they been told to wait to be told? Well, it's dangerous to the players.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Andrew Simons. When he tackled that dude coming on the cricket pitch.
I've never seen a bloody cricket player being flattened person before.
Champion guy. But poor old
rest
Roy.
in peace, Roy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get what you mean. That was pretty dismal. Absolute dismal, but something's got to change. They need to make life bans or something. I thought it was, but obviously not. If they're going to keep doing it. So, anyway, Mitch?
What caught my eye was Matt Croker getting his first try.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, good on him. But poor old Clem still hasn't.
Oh, God.
But talking about tries, I will say, Kurt Mann scored.
Yeah.
So that activated the Gosling.
The Gosling.
Sure did.
So, Mitch was doing the Gosling.
Yep.
So we got one for this week. Double or nothing. Who are we going to put it on? Klammer to score?
Matt Burton can score in the debut in Origin. I'll bring out another one.
Oh, Jesus. That's probably going to happen, to be honest. But, anyway, yeah. What caught my eye was, I don't know if you've seen it, but towards the end of the Canberra game, Knights game, I think it was might have been when Clam kicked it. Kurt Mann was taken off the ball.
Yes, I did see
Shoulder
that.
charge.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, tackle,
shoulder,
leg tackle.
shoulder, yeah.
And taken out. No ball in his hand, nothing. So where was the penalty?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so that...
Next set
Can
later,
win.
Canberra get up the field
And score.
and score. Game over.
So we get that penalty, we probably kick for goal because I think it was pretty close to...
It'd be a 6-point game then, and then like you chew off a bit of time as well.
I think it was about 30, 40 out, but it was an in front. I remember the footage there.
Or at least we get down there, kick a field goal.
Yeah.
It could have changed the game. But my point is, the video referee intervenes for everything else. Why didn't he intervene for that? And where's Wally on the sideline doing with them flags? Seriously, why are we paying them big money to run up and down the sideline to say where the ball went out? Because that's all they do.
Yeah.
What else are they doing?
To look pretty, maybe. I don't know.
Well, they're not even doing that. But, yeah, that could have changed the game. That's my point. You're not just robbing the players of a fair game. You're robbing the fans. That's the fans' games. To start, you've got the video ref there. He should have picked it up. And Tweedledee and Tweedledum on the sideline should have picked it up. Two Dunties, but anyway.
Must have been Stevie Wonder in the box again.
Oh, mate, it just... yeah, every bloody week. Anyway, that's what caught my eye. But while we're on that subject too, with our tattoo voucher. When we got off air last week, we actually had a inbox from the lady that won it, and it was actually before we went on air. So she contacted us before we went on air, so we're going to honour the bet. And was it Shandell Thornton?
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually gonna take it home. So in saying that, there's another huge $500 voucher up and running in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned with that. And another one is the mower from Maitland Power and Marine. Couple more weeks and we're going to draw that.
Yeah.
So I reckon just do. I don't know how we're going to this week get some entries into it. Just keep posting pictures in your jerseys and your gear.
Keep posting. Just get those Knights jersey out. It doesn't matter if it's a new one, a retro one, custom, got a name on the back, got a number on the back. Just keep posting them.
So yeah, a couple of weeks and we'll draw that, I reckon.
Definitely.
What about in your Blues jersey this week?
Yeah, it can be
Blues. Yeah, Blues.
Or doing a Gosling, you can get 2 entries.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Or we might take a short break and be back shortly. All right, guys, and welcome back. And time for Around the Grounds.
All right, first game off the rank. The Dragons 32 over the Rabbitohs 12.
Yeah.
Didn't see this one coming.
Neither did I.
Are you happy? I reckon you should do a Gosling for that.
Maybe. I think I might just leave that to Mitch, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Take one for the team.
It wasn't
mate.
a bad game. But... Excuse me, take one for the team, Mr. Chip, man.
Yeah, it's still sitting over here. It's looking tasty.
Oh, jeez.
Too hot.
Oh,
It's drying out over there.
Yeah, it's drying out now. So.
you want me to blow some seasoning off for you?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, and yeah, next one, mate.
The Cowboys 28 over the Seagulls 26. I was almost thinking, oh, great, I'm going 2-0 for my tips this week.
I got most of them right. I only got 2
I
wrong.
missed out on one.
Yeah, obviously the Knights, I took them. I got that one wrong, but yeah.
That was a solid game. When Cowboys come back in the end, storming.
I'm really impressed with the Cowboys this year. Really impressed. And now the inclusion of
Lua.
yeah, stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
Like, I actually rate him. I reckon he's not a bad player. He's nothing like his brother.
No.
So, yeah. Anyway, moving on.
This one was a bit of a surprise for me, or just because of the score. It was the Storm 32 over the Broncos 20. I thought it could have been a bit closer, but just shows how good the Storm are and keep it rolling. Next game, the Cronulla Sharks 18 over the Titans 10. Do you think the Titans are getting a spoon this year, or?
I'm not going to say nothing because we play them next week, so I'm not going to put the mockery on us. But yeah, I had the Titans further up the ladder this year after the start Holdbrook had with them. Now it's just gone
It's gone down the toilet. So, do you reckon old Booker will be there by the end
Can we
of the
not
year?
talk about toilets and stuff after this
Oh,
chip
come
challenge?
on, move on.
Oh, no, it's bad. Is it not... Can you not get this taste keep coming back up?
Right, spilling around my lips.
I can't feel the heat coming out of your voice.
Can you not feel your tongue? Is that why you can't? Because it's that numb?
No, I just want to go home and taste some food and see what it's like.
Oh,
Speaking of blowouts, the Penny Panthers 40 over the Warriors 6. When I was
close one.
when I was there, no, but we're not, because I was actually having the buffet at the Crown Casino, not the
Oh,
Crown.
and how was that like?
Oh, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Cost you an arm and leg to get in there, but jeez.
Yeah?
Yeah. I saw the Warriors score, and I just generally thought when they scored it was a lot closer than the score was. But then after I saw the score, I'm like, oh, why were they celebrating so much? So, but it's just the Panthers are just too hot for everyone. I think
They decided
they decided to beat, but I honestly think, is it going to be a disappointment if they don't have to win the grand final, but is it a disappointment if they don't make the grand final?
It'll be a failure for me.
Yeah and no.
Oh, like
It will.
excluding like a catastrophic injury or something, or
But I mean, if they take the minor premiership out, that's an achievement in itself, I feel. I know if you don't make the grand final, the grand finals, the big dance, as Fish says.
but you don't. Yeah, but no one remembers the minor premiers.
No, that's right. But as a club, you know.
it's good to have one. But
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't think they'll be given everything they can to go back to back.
I didn't tip this game. The Parramatta Eels 26 over the boys from Bondi 16. The Sydney Trips. Gary's doing a little dance back there. Ball Gary.
Good comeback from Parramatta.
Yeah, good game.
It was actually.
It wasn't a bad game. I'm still not convinced Parramatta are followed by Gary.
They're not two true title contenders.
Not yet.
Well,
But
is this like
don't write them off.
No.
But I think probably this week you might see a change in maybe, but yeah, I don't know. I think at the moment, personally, I think it's a 3-horse race. Obviously Panthers and Storm, and I'm going to throw in the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm with you. So, with this loss, do you see the Roosters slipping out of the top 8? Anyone?
They already are out of 8. Yeah.
I don't see them getting in it.
No.
Yeah, neither.
But I think, going back to Parramatta, I think they'll be in the top 4.
Well, where are they? Who's number 4?
I think it'll be Canberra, Roosters,
The Sharks
or Dragons that'll be in that 8th spot.
Well, you never know. There could be a
Hoping the
Smoky in
Knights.
the Knights. Just sneak in.
Let's hope so.
I'm hoping.
Speaking of the Knights, they went down to the Raiders 2018. Don't really want to talk about that game. Depressing.
Yes.
Last minute try. Oh well.
Yeah.
And the final game of the round, the Bulldogs 36 over the West Tigers 12.
Did you see? Was it Alex Twile? Is that his name?
Yeah, down for the season.
Gone for the season from that, and out of the World Cup. I mean,
Well,
it must have been a horrific concussion.
But in saying that, he might have had a couple in the past. But the number one thing you take away from that is player safety.
100%.
And that's the number one thing. I'm glad they put him out of that, because the number one thing in all this contact sport is the player's safety, and
100%.
you can't protect a player from themselves sometimes.
I just hope that it's not his last,
Exactly.
because the poor bugger didn't get to score a try in first grade. So I'd like to see him cross the line once. So anyway, shout out to him. Hope he's recovering well. But all right, guys, this week's games. Jono.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of international games this week.
I love this stuff. I absolutely love it. You know, there's a few selections there also that I thought that should have been in there that hadn't. Jesse Sue, I thought he would have made the Samoan team, but he didn't.
But shout out to the Women's State of Origin. I'm playing Friday night GIO, so shout out to the women.
Millie Boyle in that, didn't he?
Yeah, Millie Boyle.
Yeah.
Many other women,
I'm not
nice women
sure.
playing, but yeah, shout out to the women. Good to see them getting game of Origin.
Oh, well, is it Tamika Upton? Is that her name? Is she in there? She's a Queenslander, isn't she?
I think she might be. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't had a chance to look at it this week, but
We've got a trifecta on Saturday. So we've got New Zealand and Tonga, tip boys.
Oh, that'll be. I'm going to take New Zealand because I reckon their forward pack led by James Fisher-Harris, Joe Tarpany. I think they're going to be too strong. And I tell you what, if you don't want to watch the footy, just watch the first 10 minutes. Watch the haka, and you know, all that kind of stuff. That is just hair raising.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Boys?
New Zealand for me.
Yeah, New Zealand for me as well.
Yep, bring out the broom.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Let's see, you know, no secret, I'm a fan of James Fisher-Harris, so good to see him. Such a quiet, laid-back person off the field, and very shy. But then you get him on the footy field, it's like a switch. Interesting to see that game.
Next one, Samoa and the Cook Islands. I'm taking Samoa for this one.
Yeah, I'll take Samoans. Like I said, I thought Jesse Sue would have made that side. Disappointed that he hasn't. But, I'll take Samoan.
Yeah, I'm going Samoa too.
I don't know much about the Cook Islands. I don't know if there's any NRL players that are actually playing for them. So
I'd say there'll be a couple.
There'll be a couple, but yeah, good to watch. They put on a good show.
Yeah.
And final game for Saturday, Papua New Guinea versus Fiji.
Another one. If you just watch the first 10 minutes even, if you don't watch the whole game, watch the Fiji and Him, I think it's called, where they sit there and they sing it.
It's good,
Mate, the passion in them blokes. That some of our blokes need to take a look at what, you know, you look at our national anthem and they're all looking around and, you know, looking for the flying past and, you know, some of them don't believe in singing. Have a look at these blokes. Kevin Nagama's another one that will stand out for you. Balls his eyes out as they're singing it. Yep. The passion in these blokes are proud of their country. We need to take a good look at them. I'll tell you what, if you can watch that and you say that it doesn't make the hairs on your neck stand up, I'll eat I'll eat another corn chip.
By the way, how is the guys going in Fiji?
Yeah. There's sent over a couple of more videos and we're going to get some stuff sent over to them soon, and probably next year we're going to send them over a few jerseys. Hopefully look at getting a set of jerseys, and the nighttime show will sponsor them. So helping out a few teams over in the Fiji area there that's, you know, can't really have the resources or, you know, afford things like some of the other teams. So, we're going to take on board and sponsor one of them. So while we're on that subject, Little Legends kicks off this week. So
beauty, little Legends.
Little Legends, thanks to Purnell and Kids Amusement. So get in there and the winner gets a set of jerseys and a trophy. This is Australia-wide. Anyone Australia-wide, anywhere in the world that wants Santa, they can win the jerseys and the trophies.
Yeah.
But you got to be around the area where Kids Amusement will be able to take the jumping castle for you to win. So obviously if you're in the Cook Islands, you can't win the jumping castle higher. But yeah, anywhere in the world can enter for the jerseys and the trophies. So it doesn't have to be football. It can be soccer. It can be hockey. It can be marbles or badminton. It can be cheerleading. It can be netball, tennis, whatever. And so there's another team we'll be sponsoring. And
do you think maybe if Mitch can eat that hot chip, maybe, you know, he can maybe win the award?
I don't see it happening, but we can try. Well, even there's another. We're actually sponsoring along with Purnell, Little Porsche's team.
Yeah, go Porsche's soccer team.
Yeah, Curry under 8 girls. So we'll keep an eye on them. So each, you know, we're going to have a few teams we're going to sponsor and help out, and just trying to promote junior sport. So get involved and send us get in and enter for the Little Legends. So it's good. We'll keep an eye on the Fijian team over there too, and this time next year they'll probably have a full outfit from us, and some send some footies and stuff over, help them out. They'll have a few teams sponsored by Nighttime. That's what we're about, helping everyone else. So, bold predictions, boys, for the weekend.
I wish Andy was here to say it, but I'm gonna go a bit streaky here. Brian Toto, Stephen Crichton, Jerome Luai, all score a try.
Ooh. The crazy lady will be happy with that. Corey.
Queensland to win the series.
Ooh.
I'm going.
That's a series. What about this week?
This week? Well, if they win, that is the series.
True.
I'm going Matt Burton, anytime try scorer. The Blues 13 plus.
Oh, that is bold. That's Andy bold.
That's really bold. I can see Matt Burton over for 2. Kalen Ponga out to his left side, dummies and scores. That's my 2.
Is Callum Hong in the first half or second half?
10 minutes in.
That'd be his first trouble, wouldn't it?
No, he scored before.
He scored. I was going to say, yeah, of course. I thought you were going to say second half, and I said, of course it will be to win, seal the game and get Queensland over the line.
I'm hoping that's not right, man. It'd be good to see a decider, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll go for the decider, but it'd be hard to beat them up in Queensland, but...
I would love to see nothing better than a decider on New South Wales through and through, but I just think Queensland side are just more settled.
Oh, they are. They haven't got a good side.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Billy Slater is a master coach. He doing
knows what he's
wonders.
doing.
So,
He might get player of the series.
and you got Cameron Smith. And you got Cameron Smith on board as well.
Yeah, teach him those dirty tricks.
I mean, we met Cameron Smith the other day too. Absolute gentleman of the bloke. So I didn't like him when he played, but after meeting him the other day, I've got to give him he was probably just a master at what he could do. So, yeah, well, that's us for another week.
It is.
I need to go and get some more milk.
Yeah, let's get recovered from those corn chips.
Well, us three do, but
yeah.
Mitch is bummed out.
Yeah.
Literally.
When we said having a corn chip, it wasn't a lick.
No.
Lick a chip.
It's not an ice cream, mate.
I tried.
Yeah, but next week we'll be back with some more and send in some challenges.
Let's get those challenges. Let's get them going.
And we'll get in your little legends.
Yeah, you know.
Get on to all of our giveaways.
Yeah.
Who was the caller? Who are you going to give the caller prize to?
I think it was our third caller.
Was it Shannon, that guy?
Was it Shannon or Joel? Number 3 had the origin question.
Shannon,
yeah, he was really good.
Yeah. All right, so we got something over there.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I reckon that open packet of corn chips.
You can't take that off Mitch.
No, that's true. No.
What do you reckon we give him the Winfield Cup banner?
Yeah, I reckon that's fair.
Yeah, done. Winfield Cup banner. And, don't forget the Maitland Power Marine.
Yeah,
So, I've got to go because this is still repeating. I'm over it. But if you liked our challenge with the chips, and it doesn't have to be in the studio too. We can go out and outside the studio and doing challenges. And,
definitely.
And video it.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't have to be in studio. We'll go.
How are you at flying, Mitch?
I don't like quiet.
We got something. You beauty.
Smithers onto it. Anyway, guys, shout out to Crazy Lady. Hope she feels better soon. And congratulations again.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you, sister, for coming on.
Will do. Travel Guide's best fans in the world.
Yeah.
In Australia.
Now, when are we going to see Mark in?
School holidays, July, hopefully. Not too many weeks away.
Looking forward to that.
I reckon we save one of those corn chips for him.
Yeah. But hang on, his medical episodes.
Well, he'll be right.
All right, guys, and
Andy and his missus.
shout out to Andy's missus, the cranky lady, done herself a mischief, and so speedy
recovery, and hope she's well soon. Back on her feet in no time.
Apparently, she fell over and broke her arm, but I wonder if she just give Andy a belt over the head, and
I reckon, he's got a pretty strong head. That bloke
might have given him a clap over the ears, and to pull him in the line, she hurt herself. But shout out and
speedy recovery, cranky lady,
and I'm going to say too a speedy recovery for myself after tonight because it's not going to be good. But thanks to all our sponsors, and Yeah, couldn't do it without yous. And go the Blues.
Go the Blues. Once a blue,
always a blue.
Good
like
night.
a Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.